Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca Adams. I'm so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. No one ever climbed Mount Everest sat in a tent. They didn't, honestly. What they did, they trained and trained and probably did months and months of training in order to get to where they are fitness wise, in order to get to base camp. They got all the kit and everything that they needed, and then they're at base camp. And then they have to go that step further in order to get up the rest of the mountain. Okay. So the thing is, life is like this as well. Business is like this, jobs are like this. You can't just start on day one and walk in and waltz into a building and go, right, I'm this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. As a business owner, when you are first starting, it can be quite scary. It can be quite overwhelming, and the fear can take over everything. You know, you're feeling icky, you have self-sabotaging thoughts and all this. You can hold yourself back, you can decide then not to put yourself out there and everything else, and it's really, really off-putting, okay, for yourself. It's disheartening, disempowering, and all of that stuff. So my message for you on this podcast today is that know that everyone starts at zero, everyone starts at the bottom, everyone works their way up, everyone is building the email list, everyone is building their client and customer base, everyone is learning how to do stuff so they can get the muscles, so they can go into the gym and the training for months and months and months and months and months, and then the muscles start being defined and things like that on the body, and also the fitness levels improving in order to climb the rest of Mount Everest. But you've got to go out there and do it. You've got to show commitment. You've got to get the fear and the overwhelm out of the way. You've got to work on your head, got to work on your mindset. You can talk yourself out of doing something as quickly as you can talk yourself into doing something. It depends what your gut is telling you, if you do actually listen to your gut. But it's all about your values and beliefs and your thoughts and everything that has defined you up until this moment. Things that you believe, things you've been watching, things you've been reading, who you've been listening to, who you're surrounding yourself with. And the thing is that ultimately it's all down to you. So know that no one ever climbed Mount Everest in a tent. They didn't just sit there and go, oh, well, I'm going to magically, go up the mountain. You know what I mean? They actually had to put the work in. They had to take one step forward. They had to get all the breathing sorted. They had to get all the kit and everything. And this is what I see so many people online, and also in business offline as well, so bricks and mortar. They feel as though they're just going to open the doors and all these customers are going to fly in and they're going to make 10k in a day, or they put a post on Facebook or any social media platform, and then it's like, yeah, all of them are come rolling in and stuff. No, customers are not just a pound and dollar sign above the head just for you. They have dreams and goals and family and health and, stuff going on in their own lives. You have to build momentum, consistency. You have to show up. They're not going to give you any money out of their own personal wallet that they've earned, right? Just for you to just take it and go off and not show up again. Do you know what I mean? You have to build, as everyone says, the know and trust factor. You've got to be top of mind. You've got to show up. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be committed. No, they're not the most sexiest words, but guess what? It's true. You've got to really dive deep and you've got to really go into yourself in order to show up. It's the same as rocking up to your job. I usually call it a job, okay? So you rock up to your job, and the thing is that you've got to show up, otherwise you don't get paid. You won't get paid on that payroll at the end of the month or whenever it is that you get paid. Do you get me? So the thing is that you really have to have that light bulb moment of like, I've got to show up, I've got to do the work, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. Regardless of the money coming in, you still have to show up and be committed. And that is why it's very important to find something that you love, that you enjoy, that you're happy with, that you're content with, and really know that between you leaving school and you passing away, whenever that may be, your time is on. You don't know when it is, right? You don't know when it's going to end. It's really important for you to find something that you love and that you enjoy. And yes, it doesn't feel like work, okay? So be committed, show up, really commit to yourself, and know that everyone starts on zero. And it is all about building, building, building. And it's like you are building your empire. Like the Empire State Building is one of my favourite buildings in the whole world. It's amazing. And it is as though you're building the Empire State Building. And the thing is, even if you don't want to look at the Empire State Building and you want to think about your house, if you are building a house from scratch, you've got the foundations first, then you have to go up different levels, you've got to get it inspected, you've got to put the windows in, then you go up the next level, you've got to put the roof on, all of this. It's a whole project that you've got to do. And the thing is, guess what? You are a project. Doesn't sound sexy, but it's true. You are a project in your own right. So you have to pour into you every single day. You really have to fathom out what works for you, what doesn't, what beliefs need to go, what new things you can listen to, who you can surround yourself with, and really show commitment. Show up and do what you need to do. Sometimes, even if it feels as though you don't want to do it and you're not well and things like this, just do one small thing every single day to move yourself forward, to improve your self-esteem, to make you feel better, to really empower you. Trust me, it works. This stuff works. But you've got to release the fear, tap it out, pray, journal, go and see a counsellor, whatever you need to do in order to get to the core of what's holding you back, and then move forward with it. I do a lot of this work with my private clients. I mentor them through their life and business and mindset, and it really is incredible, beautiful work because I work with the most remarkable people and we really smash through everything. We knock things out the park and they are moving mountains in their own right, okay? Not just sat in the tent. They are there with the water bottle. They're there with the walking boots. We are walking together to do this thing. It's amazing, incredible, and I absolutely love it. So I'm encouraging you today, okay? Find one thing that you are good at, that you want to do, whether it's playing the piano, learning to play the clarinet, learning to play the saxophone, painting, drawing, whatever it is, whether it's a hobby or whether it is something in business. Find something today that you are going to commit to for at least a year, okay? And I know a year sounds really kind of long, but really do it, because a lot of people as well, they start doing something and then 3 weeks later they go, oh, it's not working, blah, blah, blah. And then they give up. And there is no give up, quit or fail in my eyes until you take your last breath, until you know what I mean, stop, physically stop. So the thing is that you really, really, have to commit yourself, give yourself a little mini contract agreement if needs be, but go out there and find something that you can commit to for a full year and go all in. And let me know how you get on. If you need any motivation, come back to my podcast, connect with me online, connect with me on social media, pop over to my website, RebeccaAdamsBiz.com, and really, really go for it, because I am going to be your biggest cheerleader, cheering you on left, right and centre and everything else. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal, amazing, incredible, and I am so excited for you. Go for it.